Welcome to the neighborhood, YouTube family. Wait. Cut to the beat.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back.
Yeah, man, how you doing? You good? I know you like that. I know you like that. How long you been back, man? I see the girls in the club, they getting wild for me. And all the pretty chicks all wanna smile at me. These rap cats, man, they all got this style from me. And if I ever see them, man, they probably bow to me. And when this beat drop, I know they gon' lean. World debut.
Hey, what's up? If you're new here and this is your first time seeing my face, hi, my name is Mark. Please remember to slash that like button, and also please remember to annihilate that subscribe button and hit that post notification bell. And also, you guys know I live for the comments down below. But let's just jump straight into these reactions. Let's go. Okay, so let's get into this reaction. We're about to react to Lil Baby, The Bigger Picture. And this is actually my first time reacting to Lil Baby, so I had to actually look him up to see where he was from. And I see that he's from Atlanta, Georgia. And so I really wanted to react to this, especially because I believe what happened, I think it happened yesterday, or it might have been the day before yesterday, where the police actually were there and they killed a black man. They shot him. So I wanted to just do this reaction because I heard a lot of people talking about it, and plus I've never heard of Lil Baby, so I just wanted to see what he was about. So let's jump right into this reaction, because I believe this is about police brutality, and I see the Black Lives Matter within the thumbnail, so let's check it out. Okay.
Protesting growing national outcry.
Oh wow, I love how he's doing this. Already right now, I'm already getting like 1990s types of vibes during like the LA riots, when you had like all of those images and like the footage of the cinematography like that you seen like from news outlets and media outlets, where they were showing those types of clips to make the world aware of what was going on. I already love this because it's giving me docu-series already, and just putting things in its proper light and in its proper perspective. Let's jump back into this.
The main message here
Is that they want to see those officers involved.
They want to see those officers arrested.
That's facts. Racism has always been a pandemic, but ain't nobody talking about that.
I gave him chance again. I even told him please. I find it crazy the police will shoot you and know that you did, but still tell you to freeze.
Oh, wait, whoa. I gotta take that back. He was talking some deep shit right there. Hold on, let me take that back.
Chance again. I even told him please. I find it crazy the police will shoot you and know that you did, but still tell you to freeze. Fucked up, I seen what I.
That's true. They'll know that you dead, but still continue. Wow. Come on, Lil Baby. Okay, I'm already here. I love a conscious, woke rapper and just artists in general. Let's get back into this.
Been going on for too long to get it even. Throwing some kids like dogs and hyenas. I went to court and they sent me to prison. My mama was pissed when they said I can't leave. First I was dropped and I sold it up quick. When I heard all that time they gave it to leave.
And it's so crazy. I love what he's talking about when he's speaking of black mothers and his mother and just black women in general. It's like a lot of us out here are just afraid to raise black sons, and it's not even. It doesn't even go with just black sons. It's just it's with black women as well, because I think that black women tend to get lost through all of this. Like, we actually tend to forget that there are a lot of black women who are actually being murdered as well at the hands of police and people and of the oppressor, which people are who are there supposedly to protect and serve us, but then they want us to respect them. But it's like, when you treat us like animals and savages, it's like, how can you sit there and like treat something like you're always going to be on the defense because you constantly feel like you're under attack, basically. And it's basically equated to like the game of chess. Like, you always feel like you're always on the defense because you're constantly feel like you're under attack, like you're going to be checkmated. And so it's like, whenever you sit there and come face to face contact with police officers, you're always going to be on that defense because you're like, damn, like, am I going to make it home? Like, am I going to make it home to see my kids? Am I going to make it home to see my significant other, my girlfriend, my brother, my sister, my grandmother, my mother, my father, my cousins, like anything? Am I going to be able to get home to just eat? Like, you never know when you're in a black or brown body. Like, it's just crazy. Like, let me take that back. Ooh, Black Panthers. Ooh, Black Panthers. I love the nod and the shout out to the black Panther and Black Power movement. I love that.
Turn up the flames on. Every color person ain't dumb. And all white and not racist. I be judged by the mind and heart. I ain't really in the face. Fuck up the way that we living is not getting better. You gotta know how to survive. Crazy, I had to tell all of my loved ones to carry a gun when they going outside. Stay in the mirror whenever you try. Overprotect, go crazy for mine. You gotta pay attention to the sign. Seem like the blind following the blind. Thinking about everything that's going on. I boost security up in my home. I'm with my counter, they right or they wrong. I call him now, he'll pick up the phone. It's 5 in the morning, he waking up on it. Tell him wherever I'm at, then they coming. I see blue lights, I get scared and try running. That shit be crazy, they supposed to protect us. Swords and handcuffs and arrest us. Why they going at night, that shit messed up. Knowing we needed help, they neglect us. One of them who gon' make them respect us. Seeing y'all that you fed up. Fuck around, got my...
And I love this because they're actually showing that people are tired and they are sick of what's going on, just to show that we have the right to assembly, we have the right to peaceful protest, we have a right, because that was actually supposed to be stitched in the Constitution, no matter, even though, like, let's be honest and let's be real, the Constitution really wasn't meant for people of color, like when it was actually made, because especially black people, because black people, if you look back at the history, like, we were still seen as property and they still didn't want us to have equal rights to begin with anyway. That's why you have this whole system of mass incarceration. You have Jim Crow, you had the civil rights era, you had all of these different things that continue to plague, like, oh, and like basically stop and frisk. You had policing going on where they sat there and actually had people who are a part of the KKK get involved into the police force to sit there and help regulate and create this system of fear within people of color's communities, to basically try to regulate and try to tame and control what they consider, which was savage and beastly. So I think a lot of people tend to overlook that, but I do like how Lil Baby is capturing that not only just black people are tired, there are white Americans who are tired, there are Latino Americans that are tired, there are Asian Americans who are tired, there are Indian American people who are tired, there's just people in general who are tired, and especially after what happened in Minneapolis, that are just tired of the system of injustice that keeps happening within America, when we're supposed to represent what we are, which is the land of the free and the home of the brave. But it's like how can you sit there and be brave when you're constantly target practice every day? Like, I used to always say that it doesn't matter how I present myself, because I could go outside with a fitted hat on and how I'm dressed, or I could still sit there and do like what I do, and I go to my job at the hospital working in corporate administration, and with my tie, my button up, and dress pants and dress shoes on, and I'm still gonna be labeled other because of the color of my skin. And that's just the reality of the world we live in. But let's get back into this, which we shouldn't be, because it's 2020, but I digress on that situation.
Got my shot, I went there. They know that we a problem. They know that we strong anywhere. That's bigger than black and white. It's a problem with the whole way of life. Change overnight. But we gotta start somewhere.
Breonna Taylor, period.
We done had a hell of a year. I'ma make it count while I'm here. God is the only man I fear. Fuck it, I'm going on the front line. He gon' bust your ass if you come at that gun line. You know when the storm going, wait in the sunshine. Got put your head in the game when it's crashing. I want all my sons to grow up to be monsters. I want all my daughters to show how to public. Seem like we losing our country, but we gotta stand up for something. So this what it comes to. Every video
I love those shoes.
I got power now. I gotta say
want those shoes.
The police been the problem where I'm from, but I'd be lying if I said it was all of them. I ain't do this for the trend. I don't follow them. Altercations with the law had a lot of them. Speaking for the people, I'm proud of them. Stick together, we can get it up out of them. I can't lie down rap.
Facts, and I think that's what the government is afraid of. I feel like they feel like if we assemble, they know the power that we have, so they rather use a divide and conquer strategy where they divide us up, where they know when we assemble we get results. So that's why they always try to pin black versus white, or white versus black, or Latino versus black, or black versus Latino, or and just etc, etc, etc. They try to sit there and pin everybody against each other, because they know when divided you can sit there and fall, like you cut the chicken off by the head and the rest crumbles, basically. And that's what they sit there and do. They try to use this divide and conquer strategy to conquer American people, to keep this ingrained that, oh no, it's not us, it's like a verse, it's like spades, it's us versus them, basically. And that's the type of mentality that they want to instill within American society, it seems like. But let's jump back into this.
And I don't follow them altercations with the law. Had a lot of them people speaking for the people. I'm proud of them. Stick together, we can get it up out of them. I can't lie like I don't rap about killing and dope, but I'm telling my youngest to vote. I deal with niggas out there, I no choice and no hope.
And I like that he pointed that out, that he's actually kind of almost attacking himself, saying like, yeah, I do rap about stuff like this, but now it's time for me to take a stand and show you that I'm not just about that. I'm actually going to speak real life issues that's affecting my community. And I can always take my hat off to a person who does that and doesn't do things just for likes, who does it just for clickbait. If you genuinely are sitting there concerned about an issue, or you genuinely like something and you're doing it, you're not a clown, and you're not doing it for clownery behavior. You're actually doing it because you're taking a stand, or you're not doing it for clout, so to speak. Let's jump back into this.
Ain't taking no more, let us go for them chains. God bless they soul, every one of them names. Speaking in black and white. It's a problem with the whole way of life. Can't change overnight. But we gotta start somewhere. Might as well go ahead, start here. We done had a hell of a year. I'ma make it count while I'm here. God is the only man I fear. They training officers, the killers, they shooting protesters with these rubber bullets. They people. I know that they feel us, these scars too deep, they heal us. What happened to COVID? Nobody remember, it ain't making sense. I'm just here to vent. It happened to one of your people, it's different. We get it, the system is wicked, just learn how to pick it. Now, I swear I'm a witness, I know that I'm gifted. I won't go too deep, cause I'm
I love how he has this in black and white at times.
But here's the chance, I won't take a stand, but I'll take a stand for what I believe. Must not be breathing the air that I breathe. You know that the way that I bleed, you can breathe. I never been a fan of police, but my neighborhood know I try to keep peace. So it's right that I get in the streets. March for a reason, I just on GP.
Hey.
Die for us to be free. Fuck do you mean? This was a dream. Now we got the power that we need to have. They don't want us with it, and that's why they mad. It's bigger than black and white. It's a problem with the whole way of life. Can't change overnight. But we gotta start somewhere. Might as well go ahead, start here. We done had a hell of a year. I'ma make it count while I'm here. God is the only man I fear. It's bigger than black and white. It's a problem with the whole way of life. Can't change overnight. But we gotta start somewhere. Might as well go ahead, start here. We done had a hell of a year. I'ma make it count while I'm here. God is the only man I fear.
Oh, I like Lil Baby. He's dope. I'm love that I reacted to this song first of his, because it lays the foundation of who he is as an artist. I cannot wait to react to more of his music. Let's get into Lil Baby for a little second. I love Lil Baby with the bigger picture. I thought that this was dope, and it definitely is befitting of the name of his track, The Bigger Picture. Let's look at the bigger picture of what's going on instead of looking at all the other like micro aspects. Look at the macro levels basically, and I love that he's basically expressing that throughout the whole video. I love that it gave me this vibe of the 1960s protests, like with Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King, hence with him when I like, that's what I sit there and think of when I see like a lot of the shirts with Morehouse and things like that, and the HBCUs and things like that, because Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King is a graduate of Morehouse College. So when I sat there and seen that imagery, it automatically clicked and made me think of that. But also because of the peaceful protests with the marching and stuff like that, and then you see the police against the public, and you had a lot of those videos surfaced, a lot of those that imagery and that visualization that he was showcasing, and there you've seen a lot of that throughout history. And I think that one of the reasons why I love this so much is because one of my bachelor's degrees is in African American Studies, and then my second master's is in American Studies, which is actually focused on the my thesis was basically about the disenfranchisement of Black American males over the course of slavery up until present day, and it was called Ain't I a Man? That was the title of my thesis, The Evolution of Black Masculinity. And it was basically depicting how it was taking like a male perspective on Sojourner Truth's Ain't I a Woman speech, and that's pretty much what I was trying to go for in that, which was basically trying to debunk these like myths of how the monolithic black man is supposed to look like or sound like or be like, because a lot of times people think that if you don't act, looks, dress, or this certain way that you're not, like, I don't know, like they just try to typecast you sometimes within the black community, just because somebody doesn't wear their pants sagging, they ain't got tattoos all over their arm, they not this and this, or they not all like it's just there's a lot of stereotypes that equate to black masculinity and toxic masculinity as well. So it's like I love when I see videos like this which speak on the perspective and the plight of not only black bodies, but just black men and women and what we kind of suffer from navigating this world. I thought he did a phenomenal job with this. I would definitely give this a 10 out of 10. The way he snapped on here was epic. Like, I loved it. I loved it. And I liked the cinematography and visualizations he incorporated within this. And it made me actually feel like I was back in undergrad when he watching like some of the things that took place and that he incorporated within this, because we had to watch a lot of those documentaries and things like that. So I thought he did a phenomenal job. So let me know what you thought of Lil Baby, The Bigger Picture, in the comments below. And also please remember to be safe out there. Remember to stay awesome, be awesome, because you guys are all awesome. This is your boy Mark, and I'm signing off. Deuces. Peace.